My name is Ping Kitsiriboon, but all my friends call me Ping Ping. I'm from Bangkok, Thailand, and I fence. The most important thing about playing a sport is you need to find like what sport fits your personality. And I tried every single sport, and everything I do, I would full send it. I would ask myself like, do I like this or not? And then I guess I landed on fencing. I got into Duke through academics. So I had like a pretty solid GPA at school. I was a pretty good academic person. And then after I reached out to the coaches that like, hey, I also fence. And then they said, yeah, sure. You can also come onto the team. That's how I got into Duke. I still want to make the Olympics. It's also still a goal of mine. By fencing, I have experienced feelings that like could never be replaced, and I've like done things that I feel that nobody could like take away from me. For example, fencing for my country, like looking at the crowd, like everyone like who's smiling, and then knowing that like you're doing something that is bigger than yourself. I feel like that's the most pride that like someone can get from playing a sport. And like the intense feeling that comes when you're like fencing with your teammates or like doing a sport with your teammates, the crying, like the smiling, everything, like doing it for like a cause, which is like my country. There's nothing like that, man. I'm gonna run with music, man. I started playing the piano when I was young just because my dad had a piano and he saw that like I really liked music. I think like everything just came to me, and then he just like showed me the minute things in music that like helped me kind of build my taste. And yeah, the rest is history. In Duke, found STR, started doing my thing here. I want to be a DJ. That's what I love right now. My dad, he used to be a conductor in like a classical music band. He was also in marching band, so he was a very musical person. When I was a kid, my parents would play everything, so like jazz, classical, pop. And I think that I kind of absorbed everything. In music, the name of the game is finding your identity. You want to try to create an identity for yourself that is unique to others. Because if you're not unique, no one's going to want to listen to you. So I'm trying to find my identity. I don't know what my true identity is yet. And that is why I still like work with other artists. And I also DJ in order to like see what people react to, what works, what doesn't work. Then I kind of use that to implement in my own music. And the main music I would say I make is trap and EDM. If I was to give everything equal weight and do everything just as properly as advertised, I feel that it would be an impossible task. No one can do it. So I think the best like thing for me is I have to take L's like kind of strategically. So I'll drop on this just so I'll like study less for this exam because I have to finish like an EP or something like that. Like I have to consider what is more important in my life and then do my actions accordingly. Right now, I'm starting a production collective. I'm trying to find some people who can hop on, and basically new music coming soon.